welcome to the Disabled Anarchist Revolutionary Enclave. You will be asked to complete a number of tasks. Your continued involvement will bear depend upon the successful completion of each task. At no time will you meet the possibility of death as a member of their active service unit is high.
Our operation will be known as Colchise. Our targets are fleas. Fleas are any medical or zoological research establishment engaged in the Human Genome Project. Our aim is simple: the halting of the Eugenics program. Our chosen weapon will be the bomb. We will do our utmost to avoid human casualties. We will give adequate warnings, but cannot guarantee that the authorities will deem it politically expedient to pass on those warnings.
Your next task is to say goodbye to those you love. In the event of your death, the film will be sent to the named person. Please make and download your film.
Just take that memory.
Resume program.
Well, I suppose this means I've gone. One of the reasons for making this video is to try and explain why. To help those I've left behind understand why I had to fight. Mum, I never did take the HIV test. And I refused to take the DNA test. It's all about information. One gives them the means to discriminate against us now. The other the means to ensure that people like me don't exist in the future. Another reason for making this video was to say goodbye, Icarus. Remember where we first met? The first fumbling discovery. Two disabled men could fall in love with one another. Yeah, I did say love. But I hope you can understand why I could never live with you in the house you got only by taking a test. It went against everything we believed in. And I say we. It wasn't we. I love you. And I care for you more than you'll ever know. But I can't go against something I believe in. Neither should you. Mum, I know you always wanted grandchildren. But you understood. I could never even dare dream about it. We both knew they'd never let me. I'm sorry it had to be like this, but I finally feel like I can make a difference. And I want you to know that I love you. And I always will.
Just take that memory.
By now, if you're watching this, you'll know I'll have had no choice. You'll understand that I couldn't explain anything before. I couldn't tell you anything about this. But I know that you'll know me well enough to understand why I did what I had to do. And I only ask that you can let my family know and tell them not to believe everything they see on the news or read in the papers. You tell my parents, tell them I'm not a terrorist. I'm a freedom fighter. I can't sit by and do nothing. When I hear of features on the news where doctors are telling parents that their 2-week-old baby will not have a quality of life because they're disabled, better that they never existed at all. 2 weeks, their lives not even begun, and doctors are making those judgments. And then when you hear that disabled babies are being aborted, teenage girls with cerebral palsy, and mothers insisting that they be sterilised, because then they would be spared the indignity and pain of menstruation, a fundamental right of being a woman, and other people are making these decisions for her. Every day going out for a pint of milk, you risk some person coming up and thinking that they have a right to patronise you, or worse, attack you in the street when they're drunk, sneer at you, scream in your face. I know, because I've seen it. I've been on the receiving end. So that is why I'm doing this. But I'm sorry. I'm sorry that that means that I have had to leave you. I know I said that I never would. Doesn't mean that I don't love you. You know that. I had so many plans for the future. There were so many things we were going to do together. And I remember when you said to me that I was the only person you could ever love, and that I was the only person you ever trusted. And please don't take this to mean that I've betrayed your trust. I will always love you like nobody else can. And I know you know that. I'm sorry. You know I love you more than anything else in the world. Maybe you can be proud of me one day. And forgive me for leaving you.